All right, we are live, locked and loaded. Looks like markets are off to a nice and quick start here. Almost took one of these trades in here, but we'll wait. Let's see. Let's get some lines drawn here and see where we want to be with price for today. 5 minute, 15 minute. Okay, so we're headed back down. Okay, we're headed back down. Let's see. NQ. All right, cool. All right. So get back to our chart. Let's get the links sent out and then we will get to working. Recording, good. Streaming live. All right, 1 second here. Get the computer set up and all right. Now I do think that, oh, this is great right here. Perfect, I like that. Okay, we'll maybe take a look at that in just a second. Good morning to everyone already in the chat. Good morning, Ty. Let's get the links sent. And we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to go. Channel. Come on. Okay, and okay. Should have quite a bit going on here. Now live, good. Okay, we are here, we are active. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Looking for, just to be quick, looking for some shorts right here. Definitely liking what price is giving us here. Make that white. So we have price run down here, we bounce right here, and then we continue down. This is going to be a short trade for us. Let's see if we can get ourselves a decent pullback and see if we can get to ripping in this account here to start. Now we are seeing price kind of bounce right here at this level right there. So that's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go sell right there. Pretty quick on that one. So quick draw, but we're up 200 already. 420, 700, 740, 780. We'll take 680 on that trade. Probably a little bit more to go on that one too, if I had to guess. Yeah. Oh, a lot more to go. Let's take a look at this really quick. So we're up 724 in this account already. So we're halfway to our target. You got the ATR really high already. We're at 23 on the ATR. It's really high. So let me do something really fast. All right. So let's go to. All right. So 30. All right. So good to go there. Now this one was interesting. Okay, so we wrapped up $724 on that trade. Decent. So a little more than what I closed out on TradingView. It looks like it showed. Now here's what we're starting to see is price make these lows and not try to go any lower. So let's just mark this entire area, and instead of doing it just line by line, let's do it by box. So I got this over here that I've seen, and then I've got this low over here. Let's redo that. This over here, right? And then this in here is what I'm seeing. As far as where price is coming down, we're settling and we're rejecting. Now, I am not calling for price to reverse out of this and go all the way back up. I don't think that that is going to be what happens here. But what I do think is that we've got a nice settling here. And so I don't know if I want to go short in this region and let price dance in here because we could wick out of any one of these trades pretty fast. So I don't want to see that right away. Now, what I would like to see is the same, a little highlighter, is price kind of grow on us a little bit and then like stutter step and come back down. That I'd be looking for. And I'd probably try to get my trade into this region over here, right where we're just were before. Okay, so this region just extended. All right, so that's what I would be looking for. Is that. So let's make sure. How's the audio, by the way? The old one, the old new one. Great name. How's my audio? Just to make sure it's all clear. Actually, I need to check that myself. I need to Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Sounds fine. Good, good, good. Awesome. Thanks, Cassidy. Thank you, old new one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm doing like the clip-on mic right here. You guys can see that. Actually, pretty sweet. So I plug it into the computer, the actual desktop, and then it just Bluetooths on, and it's actually like super clear for how small it is. I mean, it looks like my I have like a I don't know, one of those like diabetes things you put on the back of your arm. That's kind of what it looks like. But yeah, really small, but it's really, really, really good. And they clip on really nice. Like it's like a magnet. It's interesting. Anyway, technology. It's cool. Everybody has their own personal like mic that they use or they prefer. I kind of prefer the clip-on one, but all right. So let's see. We have price rejecting at this level again, right there. All right. So we see that. So I'm keeping an eye on this, and I don't know if I really would want to go short just yet, but I am keeping an eye and saying that okay, price is not trying to fall or go beyond this point. We've kind of made 1, 2, 3 attempts. So let's see what we got. Now, again, we're on a 1-minute chart. And so sometimes when you're looking at this, you have to give some of these wicks a little bit of room, some of these candles a little bit of room. Like this touch, let's call that one perfect. This one is about 1.5 away. This one goes over by about a point or so. And so you kind of have to give these room. Now, again, this is, let's see what we get here. I'm not convinced this is going to be down or up yet. I'm not sure. I'm not going to take this trade, but this is kind of what I was thinking we would get is price to pop up here, come up here, and then pull back down. I don't think that this candle, again, I could be wrong. That's why I'm not taking the trade. But I don't think this candle is going to get all the way down back in here, right? I don't think that we're going to get that just yet. I don't think that's how price wants to respond. We touched over here and we bounced, touched down here and we bounced. So we are making these lower lows, right? We are seeing that. Like array, boom, and here. So something like, again, I'm not a big trend line guy, so it's hard for me to really, but something like that. We're kind of seeing price slope down, so we're going to make some lower lows, I am thinking, but I am not 100% sure just yet, and that's why we are waiting and not taking this trade. Now, I could be talking in the longs right here. If we break above this, I could be talking in the longs. I just don't know if I want to take that aggressive approach just yet. Let's watch and see what happens. Let's watch. So price gets up here again, it rejects. Now, to me, this is the entry somewhere in here, somewhere in this region right here, either where price is or where it was. All right, so we get a bounce. Now, do we get price to cross above that line we just had? So let's see, which is basically like right, I guess it should be 2 because we rejected at this level twice. Do we get price to cross this? If the answer is yes, then like, okay, we got ourselves a shot. If the answer is no, then we're going to bounce back and forth for a while. And it looks like price, excuse me, it's just going to hold right here. So we're going to trade this region for a while. We're going to sit here and hover. Okay. You guys can kind of see what I'm seeing there. Sellers up here, right? Sellers up here, buyers down here, buyers down here. And let's see if we can get price to break through. If we can, like this, great. If not, we're gonna make a new high. That's fine. We'll let price slide. We're not gonna look at these lines and say this is definite and price cannot go above this. Price can take a peek above. It will do that, and then we'll come back down. So let's see if this is gonna be a position worth like building on, or if we're gonna have to wait and see what happens here next. So let's give it a chance, and we'll get going. Again, the ATR is really high right now, probably coming down, but as it stands, it's at 20. And so every candle moving about 20 points is a bit insane. That's quite a bit. Now I need about $770 to pass this eval. So 770, we divide that by 20, and we divide that by 4. I would need about a 10-point move, 9.5-point move. I need 9.5 more points, 9.6 to be exact. So we'll see where we can get that, where it comes, and we'll go from there. All right, so I see this. I'm going to go, guys, I was going to say I want to go sell right here, and I just didn't have the guts and the courage to take it. I should have. Oh, that would have been a nice little 500 bucks. Okay, so it almost was our entire move that we needed, especially if we got up here. That would have been the move we needed. That stinks. All right, so let me show you this to the model just a second. And I'll talk about the updates in just a moment here. All right, so this is how I saw this, is we have price up here, okay? and we weren't willing to cross this level up here. Let's just call that level between here and up here. We see that, and then we see price reject down. Now I see this candle eat up basically these last 3 candles, and that lets me know that, okay, we probably are going to come down just a bit. Do I think we're going to touch all the way down here on this one candle? I didn't think that, but I did think price was going to come down. So we saw it pull up, and that was perfect. That was textbook. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Price just, I didn't take it. I wasn't courageous enough to take it. Now I don't want to take this trade, even though this looks like a decent setup again, because I know that we have a lot of support down here, and I don't know where buyers are going to want to step in and maybe take price, right? So this is kind of what I'm seeing down here. But we saw this trade clear as freaking day. We just didn't take it. So that stinks, but we saw it super clear. Now we have to wait, and we'll see what the next move wants to give me, because that was really annoying that we missed that one, because we saw it super easy, super easy. All right. So there's that. As far as updates go, so we're still on track. I'll have like the prototype tomorrow to kind of show off, demonstrate, and play around with. It'll look the exact same, won't look any different, but we'll have that box. And I think that box is going to have to include these labels as our percentages. And so it'll be like remember we had it up here. I'll draw it again. We'll wait for price to do something before we get into the next trade. I know that it's coming. So we have like buyers, equal like 2.4 or something like that. And then let's move this over. It won't look exactly like this. It'll look something very similar. Now I'm waiting for price to do something here, by the way. So we kind of have this low right here. We'll see what we get. And then we'll have this one. Okay, now I'm gonna be picky. We'll have this one say sellers, and then it'll have its own number. It'll be in red probably. It'll be like 1.9 or something like that. Again, I don't have it finished yet. I don't have the final product just yet, but it'll look something like that. And then you'll see it, you'll have it, and then you'll be able to see, okay, every time that when there's a buyer's tag, we're getting about 2.5 candles. So we're getting probably 2 candles in a row, typically, a little less than 2.5, so about 3. Every time we get a seller's candle, we're getting about 2 candles. Every time we get a seller's tag, we're getting 1 candle, that's a seller's tag, and then 1 candle that is also red as well. That's how you'll read that. So I'll have it tomorrow. Now the goal isn't going to be to take trades based off of that, because those numbers will shift as the market moves and as we get more movement. Like for example, right now, obviously it'd be more like 3.9, not exactly, but it'd be like 3 or 3.9 for sellers, and then like 1.6 or something like that for buyers. But if we went to yesterday, or maybe even just over here, you would see it'd be a lot more buyers versus sellers, prices going up. Okay, so I'll keep you updated on that. We will have some updates here to play with, and not too long from now, but we are working on those updates. So see what price wants to do, and then we'll take another trade. It stinks that we missed out on that one that we just had, because that was easy bread. Like that was so easy. I don't know why I just didn't take it. I can't believe that. So keep it going here. We got buyers kind of settling down. We got price settling a little bit. So it'd be nice to see the ATR come down a little bit and just give us some more direction, but give us some more clarity as well. But we'll just chill out here for a second and see what we get. So there's price. And I remember, let's keep that low in mind, right here. And also right where price is right now, right there. We'll keep that in mind as well. Okay, copy. Great. All right. Okay. Let's keep chilling out for a second, keep waiting, and looks like we're getting a break here. Let's see if I'm nervous on this one, because I could easily see price bust through here and then pull back sharply. And so I'm gonna wait on this one and get a decent pullback first, like even more than that. Even though that's a decent pullback, I want to see price get up here first, probably to that 68 level or so. So if price, yeah, right, that's basically it. But I just don't like this trade now. Do you guys see what I mean? So again, we could have made money on this trade. Well, I just don't like this position right here, because I know that buyers are stepping in at this point. So I nailed it again, and we didn't take it, which is fine. I'm not confident in this trade. Although this candle probably goes red and flies down, and we just have to sit out this move, which we had to sit out again on this candle right here. That's totally fine. But I don't like when price sharply, because what could have happened is we get in right here and it explodes up to like right here, which blows up, all the profits we had this morning and then some. Now, this movement, when you look at the chart going back and you weren't around for the candle to be open, you won't say, oh, you could have gone short here and made a ton of money. I could have gone short here and made a ton of money. Like, I nailed kind of where we wanted to get in, and then also kind of where I saw price going. But it pulled all the way back, which is great. But then it pushed all the way back up, which would certainly destroy anybody who jumped into that trade if you didn't get in at the right time and then get out at the right time as well. And those are tough. You want to avoid most of the trades where you have to get in and get out. Otherwise, the candle is completely opposite of what you were seeing. So this is great. We got some nice bottoming right here. So we know that. That's great. We like to see that. So we got great support down there, which I thought we would get. I genuinely thought we would get a little support higher than that, but that's fine. We run, so that's good. So we'll wait to see what price wants to do here, and then we'll see if we can get price back up here maybe, and then maybe we can go short, or if we're ready to start going back long. We'll be patient. We will be patient. Let's see here. Okay, we're just waiting and watching. This thing will open up and we'll get some more trades. I was going back through my trades yesterday, and we took a lot of our trades around 10. So it's 9:18 where I am. We took a lot of trades like 9:30, 9:45 to 10 to 10:40 or so. We took a lot of trades then, and so I'm okay sitting and kind of watching price for a second. I do think that there's going to be some room for us to make some really good trades, but I'm not going to force anything. We did see we're seeing price really well. I'm seeing price really well, so that I'm excited about. But what I don't want to do is rush into something because I think I see it, and then we have to battle big losses again. I don't want to do that, especially when the ATR is as high as it is. So we'll wait. Z. I don't know how to spell that. Yeah. All right. And then let's go here. Good. All right. So we have price chopping in that area. So we're really just chilling. Now we are really, really, really chilling. So let's be patient here. Let's wait and see what we get. Respond to some DMs real quick here. And all right, so I see price is really pushing down. We are really pushing. We're gonna break this level. There's just too much downward pressure for us not to. We're gonna get a decent break here. Trend line, like we're gonna get a decent break. I guess if you were to draw it like this, but you could also draw it like this, I guess. So we're getting really sharp movement down here. Let's see where price wants to go, because we probably aren't going to hold this level forever. Market's been open for 50 minutes. Probably not going to hold this level forever. I mean, everything is showing that we're going to get lower, and get lower by a lot. There's a 15-minute, it's going, so the 1 minute must be going. There it goes. All right, so let's see what we have here. Now, what I want to see on this one, and we'll let price dance, is I don't want to chase this trade. Good entry, possibly right here. I don't want to chase this one. I'll put the model back on the screen. I don't want to chase this one just yet, because you can see where we are as far as where the model goes. Probably could have traded these reversals up here. Boom, boom. We had price push up here. Could have rejected that. Probably see price push up here a little bit. So we'll see that. Let's see. Might go short up here. Let's see if we can get price go a little higher. No. All right. So we do previous wick high, and we push back essentially. Okay, good. Now what I want to see is maybe this candle go green, and I want to see some more movement. I want to see some more green, candle movement, and then I want to see sellers basically step in over here, and then we probably get our trade in the next couple of minutes off of a sell tag, seller's tag over here. All right, so be patient with me on this one. I think this trade is going to be coming for us. We're seeing these things right, but the part of trading is you have to let these setups come to you, and we have a ton of these setups that we're able to trade. Have to pick the best ones, right? So we have to pick the best one. We have to wait and be patient. Okay. Good thing I did not go short on that trade. Not then. Okay. I'm interested in what price is giving me here. Very interested. This is the new level that we're playing off of. And really, I guess there's another one right here. Boom, boom. Okay. So it looks like I've got about another 35 seconds before price decides it wants to go up or down again. Let's do that here, here, and here. All right, so we're breaking through, which is good. Really good. Oh, we're popping. Okay. All right. So now we have more buying stepping in right here. This is going to be a tricky one. I thought I might want to take a short right here. I don't know that I do. All right. So if we get the predictive model off this chart here, we'll make it really easy if this candle just went green, because then I wouldn't have to worry about the seller's tag, because I genuinely don't like a short right here. And the reason for it is, well, we have price basically bouncing inside of this entire zone. Now, by the time I make this box, price could just blitz through it. But we have price right here, okay? And this is all just market structure stuff, but we're just using individual candles instead of like a huge time frame. I have price up here, chilling. I have price down here, rejecting. And again, I'll let it slide by a point or two or even three. Like that's not really a movement that we need to be worried about. I'll let price slide by the support or slide up past the resistance. I don't have a problem with that. But I've got price dancing back and forth in a relatively small area compared to what we've seen. And so some people call this like order blocks, where you just kind of have this flattening of price and then you get price, popping one way or the other. I don't really like to call it that. I just know that price essentially is trying to figure out, are we done going down? We're going to go back up. Is this like the best value for this? Is this the best value that we can get for NQ? Or does it deserve to be lower? Does it deserve to be higher? Okay, let me finish this little quick message here, and then I'll explain how I see this and how I think you guys can see it too. And we will go from there. So let's send that. Great. Send this one as well. Okay. Okay. So let's just wait a second. Let's take this indicator off the chart as well. Let's just watch for a second. Let's pretend that these candles weren't candles. Let me do like this. Let's pretend this was a line, okay? And let's pretend that this asset was a house. What we're essentially saying is that, okay, up here at this price relative to, whatever time frame we want to look at, this is the highest point. And okay, we all feel like we feel like the house is not worth this price, so it pushes back. But then it's not really it's worth more than this, so somebody comes in and buys it for this. And then they want to sell it, and it's like, oh, well, buddy, it's not worth that, and I think it's worth less than that, so now it's worth this. Same thing occurs. Somebody comes up and buys it because it's worth less than this, right? It's definitely worth more than that. This person owns it. They sell it. Boom. Now price comes down here. Now somebody has to buy it down here because it's a better value than what these last people have gotten for sure. Now they end up, let's say they hold on to it, they sell it up here. So this person's got a good spot. And then they try to sell it and nobody wants to buy it till here. So you can see the asset of our house, the price of our house is continuously sloping down. The question becomes, okay, where does the price of, what is the actual price of our house? What is our house actually worth? Is it worth, let's call it real house numbers. Is it worth 2.2 million, or is it worth more like 2.3 is the real question, right? Is it worth 222,000, or is it worth 223,000, whatever that number would be, house related, right? House numbers. So that's the real question. Are we finding a bottom here? Was this like the best time to buy the house? Should we have bought at this 22,250 level? Should we be selling right here because this is the highest price we're going to see for a while, because it's really going to come back down? That's what we're waiting on. That's how I'm interpreting these candles. Is I'm okay sitting and waiting here because I know price is going to make it's a new low, and it's going to make, or a new high, either way, relative to these sets of candles right here. right? It's going to go lower than this, or it's going to go higher than that. That I can guarantee. It will do that. Just gotta wait. But we haven't seen a big string of movements. So we've seen a nice set of like, we dumped off right here, which was cool. We dumped off over here. We pushed up over here. We dumped off right here. But we haven't seen like an opening of price. We haven't seen price like really drop in trend. We haven't seen it rise in trend. We are getting it to come down, like we're seeing it stair step down, but we haven't seen a clean movement either way. And so that just means that there's a ton of activity and there's a ton of opinion in the market, and it's not necessarily all the same. So everyone's kind of got their own 2 cents. That's what they're trading off of. Buyers down here, sellers all the way through here. So I mean, I just don't see price getting back up to here without a huge fight. So it's going to be a while if we ever even get that. So let's watch price here dance for a second. We'll see. Answer a couple more of these DMs here, and then I will get back to the chat in case anybody has a question I didn't see. All right, cool. Back to the chat. All right, we're back. Got some folks back chilling. Good, good, good. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like the live stream and subscribe if you're new around here. Like the live and subscribe if you're new. But so far on the day, we've taken one trade. I know it sounds pretty ridiculous. Honestly, was it this candle? I think this is the candle. This one, I think, was the one I should have taken. I can't remember. Or it was this one. This is the one right here. This candle was the one I should have taken. We should have hit this. We should have nailed this one too, and we didn't. We had a chance to get in on this one as well, and price pulled up to about here and pushed back down. We had a chance to get in on that one. We didn't, but we did have a chance. And so now I think that these are easy moves to catch. Like this is an easy sell. I just don't like the possibility of price basically not going any lower than that. We're talking about 3 points here, and it could reject, and not just reject, but like push up heavily. We've seen that a ton, big wicks and then big pushes. So I would like, even though we're getting the channel to slope down, we are getting that. Obviously you guys can easily see that. It's like we're getting this clear movement, that's for sure. But it's very ugly. It's hideous. It's not fun, and it's not necessarily the easiest to see when you're in a trade. So we're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see. This is probably a little bit more of a slower one for us, but that's okay. We will get price to open up, and once we do that, then we will definitely get ourselves some good moves. So we'll wait, watch, and see what happens here. But we're definitely seeing price chill out and kind of settle a little bit. There goes some buying right there. Okay. Now right now I'm not opposed to taking a long. I do think that there is room for that thing to really move up, and so we would then take that trade. I do think that. Like this is insane. I actually kind of like a long right here. Markets are ugly all throughout. Markets are ugly all the way through. All the way through. Let's see if we can maybe get ourselves a long right here. Let's see what we have. I don't know. We're going to find out though. All right. So if we get price to steamroll like this, all right, this is kind of the next level of where I see sellers is right in here. We saw that before, which that's quite a bit of points away, 12 points away. Let's see if we get a decent pullback and we can go long. I'm gonna go long right there. Maybe a bit early on this one, but we'll see. There's 140, down 300. Okay. Let's see what this candle wants to do. Looks like we were going to be right, and it looks like we're going to be wrong, and looks like we're going to be right. So let's see what we got. Okay, 20 bucks. Okay, 380. I'm struggling to get profitable on this one, which means we'll probably have a chance to, we can get out even, we should. There's 240. We'll take 160 on that one. We don't want to play around with that anymore. Ended up being closer to 200 bucks. All right, so we're up 912 on the day so far. So some solid trading there, but we're gonna wait and be patient. That's about 30 minutes in. So 2 trades, 30 minutes in. That one, but okay. So I think we made about 200 bucks on that one. All right, so that was a bit of a shaky trade. The reason that I even won that trade was because my entry was as good as it was. That's not necessarily like to toot my own horn, but when I talk to you guys about entries and entering price, the thing that we have to do, and this is a solid, sweet movement right here. The thing that we have to do is we have to wait for price to come to us. A lot of the trades that we might lose have a chance to be at least solid slash decent winners if we enter at the right time. So we let this candle really extend, and to my credit, and I guess not really, but I entered when price was at its almost at its lowest, and then it jumped up. It went a little lower than me, maybe like a half a point to a point, and then it popped up. I'm like, oh, we're gonna run. And so my entry looked brilliant. Then price pushed back down. I was like, oh. And so I'm not looking for the second push down. That I don't know that you want to wait for when price. So price was pulling down like this, then it jumped up, and then I thought it was going to go. It went up a little bit more. Then it pushed back down. We don't want to wait for that second one because most times we're not going to get that. So that one we had to hold on to for a little bit longer. And I don't like to hold my trades for longer than the full candle because I'm pretty good at predicting what price is going to do within a candle or two. But I don't want to be a part of a longer trade than that. I really don't. When we talk about scalping, in the truest sense of the word, I like to scalp. I don't like to hold trades and pray that they work out. I can do that with just one candle. Now, I could do the same thing on a 30-minute chart, right? I can do the same thing on a 4-hour chart or a daily chart. And I got some ideas for like swinging options and things. We'll talk about that later. Using the same strategy. We'll talk about that. But the point is that I really want to be in these trades and out of these trades in one candle. And I thought this was a really good trade that we were able to manage well. It worked out for us. It just didn't go the way I wanted it to. Had it gone the way I wanted it to, probably would have closed this whole eval out and won that trade, or close it out with 1,500 bucks profit. So anyway, enough of that. Let's keep going. Let's keep it rolling. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get back to the chat here. What is this? There we go. All right. All right. Cool, cool, and cool. All right, how's everybody's morning going so far? Looks like we've got some decent movement here we could take advantage of, so that'd be solid. We can get that. Now, here's what I am seeing is, yeah, I kind of see this here, is I see sellers stepping, we'll see what this candle wants to do. I see sellers up here, push down. I see buyers step in right here, push up. Sellers step in, push price down. I think we're going to get down to this 47 level. So let's see if there's some room on this next candle for me to take this trade. Now, I'm also seeing that price is kind of holding at this level right here. So let's see what we get. And that thing gave me no chance. Okay, that was fast. That was fast. All right, so this is a no trade for me right here. The reason it's a no trade is I typically, if I want a candle to go down, if I think price is going to go down, I like to see it pop up first and then come back down. I want to see that. It's pretty rare that you get a no bottom or top wick type of candle, right? So you get like there's no Like it's really hard to find. This one is the closest one right here. This one is. This one's pretty close as well. This one is as well. But it's like over here and here. Like these are pretty rare. Most times you get somewhat of a pullback before price. Like this one's pretty rare too. You get somewhat of a pullback before price goes in the direction it wants to go in. And so if price opens and like this one, it jumps down. It's like, okay, that's a non-trade. I am not going to chase that thing. And if it pulls back, that's not good because then price went down, found that it's not going to go any lower, and then bounce back up. So that's kind of what I saw here. And it looks like for just a moment that that could be our bottom right here on price. So now we're starting to build some higher lows here. This is just one candle and Ethereum building off this one candle, but we're seeing price move up here and come back down, price move up here and come back down, a price go down here and move back up and move back up. Okay, so we got kind of like higher lows, I guess, or lower highs is what I guess what we would call this one. But then we got some bottoming here too. So interesting. Whoa. All right, so that candle extends pretty high, which means I need to put this up there just to reference, which means I don't know, I think price is just gonna sit. Okay, so we'll let price do its thing, but I think it's just gonna sit right here. Okay. Willing to be proven wrong for sure. Remember, we're on a 1 minute chart. Price will slide above and below our support and resistance lines by a point or two or three at times and then pull back. So it going a little bit above a previous support resistance is not a huge deal to me. We actually have to factor that in. We have to give price slipping up a little or down a little. We have to incorporate that into our entries and understand that, or into our bias. So, for example, like at this exact moment, I am not convinced that this high right here is signaling prices are going to go higher. It just popped 4 points higher than this line right here. I'm not convinced. I'm going to wait. I'm not taking this trade, but we'll see if price can hold above this and then move up. So there gaps, or not gaps, opens up, goes long, comes back down. Let's see. If it does, great. Like if we get a nice sloping up of price, fantastic. That'd be great. Let's see if price wants to hold here and go, or what will happen, and then I'll erase all of this. Let's do it right now. All right. So got all out the chart. Now we got price moving up. Okay. So maybe we have a bottoming of price. Maybe. Like maybe. And let's go to a higher time frame just to see where we are in. Okay. So futures gapped up last night. That's great. What does that mean? Contract switch. I wonder if we're going to try and fill that contract switch. That'd be interesting. Okay, so we're in March. Okay, March 25 expiration. Fantastic. So we do know that these gaps do get filled, and really it looks like we're probably looking to get somewhere around that 152 to 112 spot. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But this thing is not looking good, by the way. It is not looking like we're gonna see price do anything special. All right, so we have price launching, which is great. And by the way, all of this movement is super clean, super easy to see. This is fantastic. So that's good. That's good. Let's see what we get next. How's everybody's morning going so far? Any trades taken so far? What's the P&L? I had one of our traders, Todd, not able to make it today in the chat, but he was up 200 bucks today before he had to run. So that's good. Good to see that. Good work, Todd. Let's see. I kind of see this level over here. Somewhere in this area right here being our next level of resistance, maybe. Nice work, Ty. Yeah, being safe is good. Being safe is good. Really good job. Really good job. Good work. Yeah, to be fair, there really hasn't been a ton of opportunity to trade. Maybe that candle, this one, um, like even in retrospect, like just going backwards and looking at this, there just hasn't been a ton of opportunity, and so not having that many trades on the board is fine. Like having 2 to 3 trades today is not a bad thing. I'm only 2 trades in. We're up 9-12 so far, so we'll be patient and kind of wait around on that, looking for another $500 trade. Let's see if we can get price to extend down here and see if we can get this rejection area to be the one that we're looking for, like that right there, roughly. Whoa. All right. Okay. Well, this is interesting. All right, let's see what price gives us here. Let's see if we're going to continue this downtrend or get back to these lows in here. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Wow. All right, big pullback we're looking for. Then we're going to go short. Waiting. Still waiting. Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on this one. Not that I don't think it's gonna come down. I just don't know if price is gonna pop up here first or if it's gonna fly. I don't know. See that like this is kind of what I'm saying. I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know. So this candle didn't move the way I thought it would. I thought we would get this movement like almost immediately, and then I would be able to go short. But the fact that it's happening so slow lets me know there is buyers and sellers competing right here, and buyers are winning, but it's slow. Usually we get like a big snap of price up, and then like we get that. That's what I was thinking we would get. If we got that, I would short the hell out of that on this candle, but we didn't get that. All right, so we have to wait. Not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting, but we're gonna wait. And now I've got this area that I really want to trade. So let's get rid of that. Actually, let's get rid of all this and just draw top, bottom, boom, boom. Wait for price to get out of this thing. Wait for price to get out of this thing. We'll figure it out. So in the next update, what I would like to see is me putting a little bit more faith in the average number of candles that are to follow a buy tag. I want to see what that would be. For example, if that number was like 1.9, then I would be pretty confident the probability that this candle right here would be green would be a good one. And then I might look for a long right here. Not yet. I called it and I didn't take it. Let's see. Well, I don't actually know it's going to go long or high. There it is. All right. So that'd be a good enough trade. All right. I did like that position. I did like what I was seeing. I just didn't take it, but I did like that. If anybody took that trade, that's a good one. That was a good one. Price extends bottom right here. We extend up. We're not necessarily holding just yet, but we did get price to open up at that level, and so that lets me know that okay, we might have some movement here. But we did get price to break out of our zone here. But back to what I was saying, I would like to see this update, and we'll get it again. We'll get it tonight at some point. Is like putting a little bit more faith into what these signals pop in as. How many candles can we reliably trade off of each signal? Um, that would then give us a bit more trades to take, which isn't necessarily the goal. I really want to go sell right here. I just don't like being this close to this breakout right here. And because I could see price flying up. So again, just nothing yet. Nothing yet. Like that's kind of what I'm afraid of. I don't know that price is going to break higher than this, but that's a lot of points to forfeit, almost 10 points. So we're going to wait. and we're just not getting price to open up. Like we had one trade that really gave us nice movement. That was like the first one of the day. That was like the first 2 minutes of the live, and then we had one 15 minutes ago or so. That was a good trade, and then that one was like not even the greatest one. It was just good enough to win. Um, so I would like to see price again uncork, get open, make a nice move one way or the other, and like really give us some solid movement here. We've seen a lot of chop, and one of the hardest things to do as a trader is to not push that button that says buy or sell and just be patient and wait. Looks like we are starting to build up a little bit more. I am seeing, so here's kind of how I'm reading this is like this. I'm seeing price. I'm seeing buyers step in at higher and higher levels. So buyers were here, now they're here, now they're up here. Again, I don't know if price necessarily is going to hold up here. It could just fly down. But I am seeing price sharply move up. I am seeing sellers hold at this level though. So let's just call it like right there. Like this little region of price, I'm seeing it hold. Now I could be wrong, but all up in here, I'm seeing sellers push price down. Maybe right here, push price down. So we don't have any clear, decisive movement yet. The idea would be that on a trend, we would get like, let's say we get this trend right here. Let's go bar replay for just a second. So you can see the whole thing. All right, one more candle. The idea would be that when we get a trend forming like this, we see a buy tag. As soon as we see a buyer's tag, we see a seller's tag following. Like these would be the trades that we want to take. Sell, 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 sell. And then we get another buyer's tag, and then we want to probably sell this next candle as well, as price is going to fly down, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like that's what I'd like it to do, is get into a trend without having to settle like it is. But we're not getting that just yet. And even that wasn't the greatest example of a trend. But I like to see a nice trend. If not, I want to see price clearly make a high and a low in an area. And right now, we're not doing that either. We're just getting these wicks that get there for a moment and retrace. And so even when the candle closes, we don't even have an edge on what price wants to do, right? We don't have clear movement of what price maybe wants to do here. Okay. Not a whole lot going on right now. Not a whole lot going on at all. See if price can recover a bit. Got 10 of you guys watching, I think. Yep. Happy to have you guys. If you haven't already, make sure that you like the live stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I think most of you are subscribed, but if you aren't, make sure you hit that button. We're getting some decent movement here. We're at 392 now, which is pretty good. We were at like under 100 not that long ago. So the analytics chart on my YouTube looks pretty good actually because of you guys. So really appreciate it. We're gonna put out some more like informative content as time goes on. I need to hire another person to do all of the video editing, and so I got a call with the team to see if they can get that done for me. We'll see how that works out. So we'll see, and if that happens, then we have a little bit more room to put together some additional videos because it's a lot to edit these videos. It takes forever to edit videos. It takes forever for it to load, and then you got to chop it up, and then each platform has their specifications of what they want to see, so it gets tricky. But nonetheless, we will at some point here have a team doing all of the editing, and that would be nice. I think it could be ass. I don't know, but it would be nice not to do it. And if it's ass, then we'll fire them and find somebody else. Okay, so same ugliness that we've seen before, right? Same. It's just now we're on an uptrend. Same ugliness. It's not clean. It's not fun. It's not easy to see. But here we go. Now we're getting some price to start to move up a little bit. I'm gonna go. Oh man, I missed my chance. I'm not gonna chase that. I was gonna go long right there. Price shot up a little bit faster than I thought it would, so I didn't get the chance to get into that one. It doesn't look like it's moving to a ton yet. I have a feeling this candle's gonna explode. But because I'm not in it, it's gonna explode. Because I'm not in the trade, it's gonna explode. But I had a chance to get in that one. I didn't. And let's see what it does. Maybe that's the right decision. I don't know. Okay. Whoa. Need to see price pop up first. Let's go sell right there. My fill was terrible. Oh man. Sometimes I feel like it's unfair how bad that was. Okay. Let's see if we can get price to come back for us a little bit. I don't have faith in it, but let's see. Okay. Down 80, down 160. Fuck. This thing's really pushing. Down 340 on that one, I think. Damn, down 600 bucks on that one. Shit. All right, so we were up almost 1,000. Now we're down, or we're up 300 bucks. Damn. All right, playing around with too high of an ATR, that'll do it to you. Okay. So entry on this one was bad. The whole trade wasn't great. I should have waited for this buy tag right here, which is going to come, and then have price. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, bad trade there. Okay, what time is it? Let's make sure we have that. Okay. That was bad, really bad. Okay, happens. And trading on TradingView will do that to you, where you get out of a trade and it just kind of runs either way, profit and loss sometimes. That second trade I had, it rode like 40 points more profit than I anticipated. So that was good, but that one it slid like $300 before I was able to get out. That sucks. All right. So really just have price dancing here. So I still feel pretty confident about what I was seeing, I think. All right, there, and there. Let's call it. Now I really wanted what this candle right here kind of represented what this one did too. We had buyers just eat it up. So price pulls back, buyers step in, and here we go again. And so I should have been waiting for not this candle, but the one that's going to come after it, assuming this one holds. That this would be the trade, right? This would be the move that we're looking for. ATR is high enough. So I really can't explain that one as a bad trade. I kind of thought price would come back down and settle a little bit lower. I think I just A, wanted to take a trade, but B, I kind of anticipated price being done and we'd fly down and settle a little lower than we did, and we didn't. So it happens. It happens. But yeah, we got beat up on that one. All right. Let's see what price wants to do here. And we will take the next trade that comes, if it comes. So I'm not really loving what price is showing me here at all. Wow. This is ugly. Okay. Buyer tag. Yeah, I'm not loving this. All right, so sellers up here. Here's our high point, and then kind of like another resistance level up there. So maybe I was seeing this correctly. What I wasn't seeing was that it would take a minute for this move to maybe flush out. So let's see, if we can get this thing to extend down, and it needs to get beyond this level down here, then I think we have a short. And then we look for that 83 level to be something. If not, then we have to sit back and wait. Sit back and wait. That trade stunk, and it didn't need to, but it did. All right. So now we have price just sitting here. Okay. All right. So nothing right now. All right. So I traded some chop, and I didn't know it was chop. That isn't great. but it happens. So trade the chop. You get beat up in the chop from time to time. It happens. Okay. We're trying. Price is really trying, but buyers are stepping in here, and we've seen buyers step in down here as well. So let's see. Okay. We're starting to get to the point now where we should get price to open up a bit. Market's been open for about an hour and a half. We should start to get some movement. If we don't, then we don't, but I think we have a chance at getting price to start giving me some moves. So what we've done is up, sideways, and then maybe we go up some more, or sideways and we come down back into like here. We'll see if that's our fate or if it's something different. So we'll wait, watch, and see. Hmm. Our high is over here. We'll call it. I like to see price break that and then run if it can. Would love to take a long right here on this candle and just see if we can get price to pop and run, but I don't want to take that just yet. This just isn't the market yet to be playing with lower wicks. We get this one right here. We're getting maybe two candles in a row at best. At best, even this right here was so ugly. Like that's so bad before it ended up being decent. Um, ATR is still really high, which is good. It means we got a lot of movement to come. Well, should. It should. All right, all right. Okay. Remember how we talked about if we see, one of these tags and we don't get a upper wick on a sell candle, that's no good. And so we couldn't have taken that trade even if we wanted to. And it turns out that that would have been a really bad trade anyway to take, based on what price is doing right now. So you got to be patient, but we want to see pullbacks on price. Like if we got that pullback first, then price dropped, we got that pullback first, that action right there, I'd be a little bit more comfortable going short because I know price maybe has a chance to come back down. But since we get into this trade, it runs in our favor, then it goes the opposite direction. Nah, gotta wait. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, like we gotta be careful. See, all right, looking for longs. I'm going long right there. Really aggressive. I think that I'm a bit early on this one. But let's see. I think we got price. We have a chance of price really going higher here. 240, 160. The hell? Damn that trading view. You got to show me these things while it's open so I can see it. But damn, all right. Got price holdings. We were up probably 300 bucks. Now we're down 300 or so. Wow. I think that, yeah, wow. Wow. All right. We're down 400 bucks on this account. Holy shit. All right. So not good trading there. You got wicked out. Oh man, that's unfortunate as hell. That is super unfortunate. Honestly, solid trade. We had profit and it just moved so fast that we couldn't get out of it. Looking at trading view here. Let's see if we can get a short right here. That's probably that was aggressive. I might get chopped out of this one too and just end up blowing this account all the way up on accident. All right, so up 80, down 180. Let's see. What does price want to do here? Man, am I really going to get chopped out of both of these? I think this is a good trade. Not good enough. Yeah, we're out. Yep. All right, well, we torched that one. So choppy as hell. Yeah, a lot of sellers. Be a good call. A lot of sellers at whatever level this is right here. Really, really, really good call. Choppiness. I mean, it was really choppy. That's unfortunate because we had, and that this was still a good trade. We just didn't have enough room in the account to get it done. Happens. It happens. So really, really, really tough there. Damn. All right. So traded the chop. We benefited from the chop, and then we lost from the chop. That's okay. Not a huge deal. We'll deal with that. But good trading. This was a decent trade. I still believe that. We just didn't get the chance to get out of that trade. That's an easy fix by just being inside a Tradovate and looking and watching that. I think. And so let's see if I can set that up really quick. But maybe we'll trade a couple. Here's another account here and see what we get. Maybe we'll just chill for the day. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do this really fast. Let's see if we can get inside of that account and open up a second one. Let me close up. I need to get into my account on Tradovate. Okay. Don't want to give away my password now, do I? Log in. Come on. Done. I got you. All right. All right. Now let's take this. And I'm pretty sure all I have to do is do like this. There we go. Okay. And then, oops, this one I bring over here. I'm setting this up so I can really need a second monitor here is what I really need. Hold on. Getting it all squared away. Okay. And we should be able to see this. So let's go. I know I'm boring you guys here, sorry. Damn, I cannot believe we blew that thing up. That was unfortunate because I really thought we had good positions. It happens. It happens. That's why I think this update is going to be crucial for us so we can see what we need to be seeing. Okay. Let's see if we can move this over here. Do kind of one of those. All right. How's my screen looking? Good, good. All right, good. So, all right. Now I've got a chance to use the Tradovate to get in and out of these positions and I think I want to go like that. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so now let's see if we can get just a little more. And the reason I want to do it this way, and again, I'll probably set up the second monitor just to get that done and have it squared away, but my face, just a small amount. You guys see me actually getting out of these trades. Is so we can get some of these decent fills that we have been desperately chasing. So let's see. Let's see. Bad trade on, actually not a bad trade. We didn't have enough room on this candle right here. Let me show you guys to see my screen, okay? Yeah, potentially. So we had a good trade. Let's see if we can get a sell right here, potentially. There it goes. So no chance there. I did like that spot though, but no. Damn, it's moving too. We had a good trade here, I thought. It just didn't work out in our favor. Okay, it didn't give us what we needed, right? Then we didn't have a chance to get out. Then we got into this trade, and we just didn't have enough room. Slash, we were in too many contracts for this thing to breathe a little bit and then give us the movement we were looking for. So now we've got price just absolutely scorching down, which is great. So we're going to reverse on this trade here. Now let's see if we can get ourselves going in this account here and get this one. I'm okay blowing an account. I'm not okay blowing the account on not being able to see what my trade's doing. So let's see what we got. All right. So a little bit of a pullback there. Whoa, big pullback. Yeah, see, I can see this on Trade of 8 so clear, but not on TradingView. Okay, so there goes price pushing, flying actually, flying. Okay, interesting. Let's move this down so you can see it. Wow, is there news that I'm just not aware of? Or are we just, is price just really that dramatic right now? Nope, 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 no news. Man, price is just real deal flying. All right, well, it happens. No news. Yep, Cassidy, I agree. No news. No news to speak of. Just price deciding we're not going to go lower than this. And well, at some point we weren't going to go higher than that, but now that's over with and we are beyond. So let's see what we want to do here. Am I going to get a pullback to speak of or no? I don't know if I like what I'm seeing right here. We'll wait. We'll wait. Okay. So that was the pullback. It just popped open first, then it pulled up. Okay. Popped up, pulled back down, popped up again. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll wait. We'll see what we get. Yeah, I really messed up that. Damn, I can't believe we were fucking $400 away and we took a sloppy L that we shouldn't have. And then the second one was just ugly. That third one was ugly too. Unbelievable. All right. See what we get here. Kind of wait for price to make a move. Price pulling back. Kind of like a long right here. I'm gonna wait though. Shouldn't have. That was a good trade. There goes price. Just trying at least. All right. Okay. Damn, we are ripping. We are really ripping. Man, this is great though. It's great to see. All right, so we're recovering from some of that ugliness that we've been seeing. Some of these positions are green, a lot of them are red. Okay. S&P is pretty close. Qs are pretty close. We're getting closer to that, to having a green day. So let's see. Let's see. I didn't check what was Bitcoin up to. Oh, nice. Okay. We're just gonna wait. What I'm probably waiting on is potentially a red candle, maybe a second red candle, maybe, and then a continuation of this move. This candle might not even stay red. I don't know, but I'm gonna not take a short here. I'm gonna go long, but I'm gonna wait for probably the next candle to follow. So we're gonna get hopefully a seller's tag. If we don't, then damn, like we're just gonna get a bunch of buying, which then we'll continue to take these trades if we can. All right, there's price, opens and runs, pulls back. Okay. So we're waiting and we're chilling. That was crazy. I cannot believe that happened the way it did. Shit. Okay. All right. Maybe now we have a high, potentially. Potentially, kind of in here-ish. Okay, good. 5 minutes talking about. Nice. 5 minutes looks clean. Damn. 10 minutes looks really clean. What the hell happened in the 15? What the fuck? All right. I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. So we got some selling. Okay. Price gets down in here. Okay. Looks like we kind of have some. Let's see if that's going to be a holding spot for price to pop. Let's see. That was fast. Okay. Even. Nope. All right. Okay, we kind of hold this level. We slid past it again, a couple points. So we probably shouldn't be in any trade that 1 or 2 points makes a huge difference in, a stop out slash take profit, right? So looking at this, I kind of like a long off of this candle right here. So I like this. The little slip past our support line is not a big deal to me. So let's look for a long here. There's our pullback. Let's go long right there. There it is. Okay. Okay. Even. We're going. I actually can't tell. There we go. 500, 520. All right. Take 400 bucks on that trade. There we go. I don't know. I couldn't see my P&L. It was annoying. So I had to move that over a little bit. But cool. All right. Solid trade there for 400 bucks. We'll take that. Okay. Kind of another chance to go long right here. I'm going to, I should have taken that. We go long right there. Aggressive as shit. Let's see if it's going to work out for me or not. I don't think so, but let's see. Reason for it is I think price wants to hold up here. I don't know where it wants to settle just yet, but I think it's going to hold up here. Let's move this over again. There we go. Minus 300, minus 420. Okay. We're good to go there. 200. Waiting around to see what price wants to do. I'm thinking price might want to pop here and go, but I could be wrong. That's okay. Exit that one out. Yep. So we see that. Okay. Good. Save a little bit of money there. A little bit. Back down. Where are we at for the day? On 113. 73. All right. Okay. Now price is really dumping off. Now this trade here, so really don't even need this on here. This trade right here, we get price. Make sure you guys can see that. Okay. We don't get any sort of pullback, and so this would have been a really tough one to chase because price could have easily popped up on us or gone back. I could just it's hard to see. So this would have been a really tough one for us to go short on because we really didn't get opportunity. There was a chance if you got in on the candle to make money, that's for sure. But now it's all gone, and so maybe we'll see what price wants to do here. Um, as we sit and wait. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay. And do I like buying right here? No. Um, I kind of think we've got an opportunity to maybe not. All right, so there goes price. That's good. Now the question is this right here? Is this going to be a chance for us to like hold here and potentially go and stay right here, or are we looking for shorts from like this point on? Let's get rid of all these other ones just for a second. Is this going to be a level where price is willing to? Now we're 6 points from that, so this is significant. Like I'm not going to discount whatever this move ends up being. This happened, and this is big. This is kind of a change of the tide, if you would. So let's see what this candle closes out as, and I want to see what the next candle gives us. I'm looking for a sell though. Okay, price opens up red, goes green. I'm not in love with this yet. I'm not in love with that at all. No, not really. I don't really care for this position just yet. All right, so nice little top up here on the 5. That's great. Same similar area as this one over here. Okay, 15 minutes still showing me a different contract. All right, 30 minutes somehow doesn't look weird. The 4 hour and 1 hour. Okay, so here, price is bouncing down here. Here's the hourly. What's my daily looking like? Probably coming back to close out. Okay. All right. So price does essentially nothing with what we thought it would. Not yet. I had buyer step in here. I had buyer step in here. I had buyer step in at these levels right here too, it appears. All right. So let's see what price wants to give us here. It's going to be tough for me to go long right here, seeing as this candle really didn't do a whole lot, and this one's going to be struggling to fight and get back up. I could be wrong, but I do think that there's a chance that that this thing kind of holds flat for a while, and we kind of have to wait and see. Because if this thing holds flat, right? Let's say price doesn't move up, then what I'm seeing is price sloping down here, and I'm looking for a short right away. Would be what I'm anticipating here, right? So sellers, we see all of these highs are getting blasted back down in a big way, like in a big way. Even this candle here, where buyers up in this one too. Sellers are pushing price down, and then price is getting pushed back up. But let's see. You have sellers making basically these lows off of these highs. We have buyers willing to step in at these low positions. But man, let's see what we got here. See what this candle wants to do, and then we will take the next trade that comes with it. Okay, so step up a little bit. Okay. All right. So this is what I was hoping to see. Just I thought we'd get on the next candle, our previous candle. Okay. So now we got price really sloping for us. Good. Let's see if we can get ourselves a decent trade here. Or if we're not going to get anything. Happy to have all you guys in the chat. If you haven't already, make sure you like the live stream and subscribe if you're not already. Happy to have all you guys here. We had a really good morning, then an ass morning, and then a couple back and forth trades. All right, so looks like we're trying to hold right here and see if we can get ourselves a decent little sell action. Go short right there. Hello. And let's see what we can get here. All right, so we're up 60, 140. Let's see if this is gonna, oof, price flew through it. Okay. See if price can hold anything or if it's gonna have us lower. Up 80, up 100, up 120. We'll take 120 on that one. I genuinely think that price, I'm wrong. I thought price would actually go ahead and come down further. Um, so we didn't get what I was thinking, but the entry was fine. The trade was fine. I think we're probably ready to go long now. Let's see. We're gonna buy right there. Again, aggressive trade. Price is definitely gonna fly through it. Let's see if it can hold and push higher for me. Okay, we're up 120, 140. 20 even down. All right, so probably too aggressive. I'm seeing like price is not trying to go lower than this. I see buyers fly through here. My entry was probably a little too soon. I think if I got in a little bit lower, we'd have a chance at being closer to even. I don't know if this is going to be a good trade though. I don't think it is. Yeah, we'll close that one down. So not a good trade. Not a good trade. We're being too aggressive on this, trying to catch some of these moves, trying to be too cute. No, I don't like it. All right, well, we'll see what we got on this next little move right here. So this is the chop that I really liked. I thought I was seeing this right. Here and here, I thought we'd get a pullback, boom, and push up. But nope, we have sellers right here. And yeah, it ain't looking good. Let's do this. Let's just get rid of that and just keep it on TradingView. I know why. I remember exactly why I stopped using TradeAbate, which was I looked at that chart too much. Okay, so bottom right here, we'll keep it on TradingView. This trade pisses me off, or one of these was up here. It pisses me off. That's fine. We'll just have to deal with that. We'll deal with that. She doesn't know. Anyway, all right. So right here, price, and then we also have right here, price as well, and we kind of have a dancing in between. So let's see what we get here, and see what happens next, and we'll be patient with it. Let's see what we got. See what we got here. If we get nothing, we have nothing. We'll wait. We shall wait. Man, probably could have just walked away after that first little hour of trading, honestly. There just wasn't anything after that that gave us anything worth it. Yeah, not a whole lot here. Bottom right here. Let's see if we can get price to explode past. It'd be cool if it does. No? All right, let's see what we got. Okay. All right. Potential move up here, potentially. We just haven't gotten, dang, we just really haven't gotten this one, this candle right here. These two are probably the best opportunities for us to get some movement here. This looks like a buy, but I'm going to wait on it. There it goes. Really, there we go. That's a nice, I should have taken that. That was a good move. These two candles here gave us an opportunity. And man, that's like about it. This one gave us some right here. This one candle. But we haven't gotten as smooth. This over here gave us some movement. Like this right here was a chance. This one too was a chance as well. But we just haven't had a ton of opportunity to really capture some of these decent, like some of these moves that were in here. A lot of it happened just very, very choppy, very, very sluggish, very, very even quick and back. So a ton of movement, and we just haven't seen a chance to really get anything going here. All right, so let's see what we want to do here. I think what I'm going to do today around the end of the day is look for some swing options to take on a couple positions. I'll find a couple that I like, and then maybe take a few, and then we'll review them tomorrow morning and see how they turned out, see what I was seeing, see if I saw it right, if I didn't, what happened, and we'll go from there. So let's call it a day today. There's no more trades on this account. We'll maybe trade it tomorrow and see what we get. But solid start, like a really, really solid start. We found a couple moves that made us almost $1,000, and then we proceeded to trade a little bit too much, and we gave some of it back. We didn't get the price movement we were looking for, but we did have the ATR high, which is good. We always want that. But we just didn't get the uncorking of price that we like to see. We like to see this be a little bit more smooth. Instead, we were back and forth pretty much all day on the charts. So tough one. Tough, our really, really, really good start. And then we proceeded to take a few more trades that we shouldn't have, and we gave some of that money back, or most of it back. So no fun there, but a good start. So very encouraging. Tomorrow I should have the updates for this, so it'll look a little different on the chart. Maybe we can trade some of that data and take really good moves. Anyway, I will see y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.